Good evening, I'm Paula Akana.
And I'm Laura Yamada. Well, the first family has left Hawaii.
After spending his vacation largely out of the limelight on this last day, President Obama and the first family made several public stops. KITV4's Paul Drews is live at Hickam Air Force Base, where the Obamas left just minutes ago. Paul?
That is right. Here at Hickam, things have quieted down and settled down, returned to normal now that the president is heading back to Washington. Not only was there a lot of activity here tonight to get Air Force One ready, there was also a lot of activity from the president and first family today to do some sightseeing and even greet the public after a very quiet and mostly out-of-sight vacation. While most of the president's activities during this trip were off limits to the public and the press, today was a beach day filled with presidential sightings. After the beach, a stop for shave ice. With the first family, it was also a rare chance for members of the public to greet and even shake hands with the president. The first family didn't monkey around with their free time here. Well, actually, they did as they hit the Honolulu Zoo after hours. The monkeys were just some of the animals. The Obamas checked out along with the president's sister, Maya Soetoro-Ng, and her family. While the Obamas packed in a lot of fun on their final day here, the president also took the time for a more serious visit to the National Memorial to the Pacific Punch Bowl to pay his respects to his grandfather that is buried there. And after staying out of the public eye for most of this nearly two-week-long vacation, the presidential motorcade rolled into Kailua this evening, where the Obamas had dinner at Lucy's Grill and Bar, just one of two restaurants the first family frequents during their annual vacations. The president also went to Alan Wong's after Christmas. Now, that dinner at Lucy's Grill and Bar must have been good, or at least long, because the president was supposed to be here at Hickam at 8:45, but he didn't even arrive until after 9:25. The reason why he was so late? Well, there was a large group at Lucy's tonight, over 20 people who dined family style. But what took the longest? After dinner, the Obamas, the president, and Michelle took photos with the staff and the owner, who is a fellow Punahou alum. Once it was here, it was a quick goodbye to top military commanders, and then a final wave aloha for Hawaii as the president and first family got on board Air Force One and left back to Washington. Now, the president looked relaxed and rested from his time here, which was mostly uneventful, except for a brief security scare the day before Christmas when a car approached the Kailua compound where the president was staying. That car was being chased by police. There was no threat to the Obamas, but that driver was later arrested. Again, things very uneventful here on the final night at Hickam, and the presidential Hawaiian vacation is now over. Reporting live from Hickam Airfield, Paul Drews, KITV4 News.
All right, thank you very much, Paul.